That's sure.
Well, it's already loud.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Gucci.
Gucci.
Alright, let's
You
see.
are now live, brother.
But, am I alive?
I don't know. Let me check the die. I rolled a 7. Sorry, man. I don't think you live.
No, what was the DC?
The D20? Oh, the DC was 15.
You should have said a billion.
A billion.
You failed.
Good luck getting that one.
Alright. So let's see. Last we left off, yeah, that's right.
I'll go ahead and pull it up so that you can see the chat better.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, that's right. I had taken care of, what's the dragon's name again? Oh yeah, Solikanir.
Solknir.
I took care of that guy.
I took care of that guy. I took him upstate.
Yeah, let me tell you, son.
He's sleeping with the fishes. He's sleeping the big sleep, if you know what I'm saying.
I do know what I'm talking about.
And you're gonna make it very clear to people.
Exactly. Now.
I didn't want to have to bust your kneecaps, but you let me know alternative.
Yep, absolutely. So,
They thought you were in super prison because of what you did.
How do you know I'm not? How do you know I didn't escape? How do you know they never caught me?
He's out on good behavior.
I behaved well? Nah, couldn't be me. Alright, so.
Nice, there are no mods like the way I like it. Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
Oof. So, some of you will probably guess what my next goal is, because if we're going to break the game, we need a little special something. That's easy for you to say.
Sorry, sleeping.
Sweepy?
I've got a big day tomorrow and a long day today.
Indeed. Grab the mushroom, thank you.
Spirit of the mushroom, yeah!
There's a giant mushroom! Maybe it's friendly!
Sokka was a G.
No,
Back in
it
the
was
day when Avatar was good.
Yep. We miss those days.
A moment of silence for Avatar Last Airbender.
Did Super Master Chief bail you out? Actually, I bought another battle pass, and apparently that's all you need to do to get out of trouble. Capitalism again wins. Dun, dun, dun.
No, it was John Helldiver.
Alright, how much Amasec have you been drinking, and how much Obscura have you been smoking? Yes, why? Like, I don't know, I think I just, like, at this point I have an Amasec, like, just, like an ID tap. You can never have too much.
I lost count after I ran out of fingers.
Yep, so another thing I realized is that we have yet to go to an actual city other than Whiterun, so we gotta fix that. And Windhelm, it just so happens to be right here.
You know, the funny thing about Windhelm is it's not that windy.
Interesting point.
There's not any helm.
Hey there, Lord Thunder. I'm possessed by a power of a chaos god. Which one? Because
The good one.
there isn't a good chaos god. But let's see. Couldn't be Slanesh because the video wasn't demonetized. Couldn't be Korn, wasn't bloody enough. Couldn't be Nurgle, wasn't sick enough. So Zneech, maybe? Was it all according to plan? The world may never know. Irish drunk Lark is the most dangerous form of Lark. That we know of. So Barbarian's going, he thinks Zneech. Fair enough, which is kind of funny. Zneech kind of rubs me the wrong way a lot of the times because he seems to be the chaos god of cope. Because every time it's like, oh no, I totally could have won the 40k Galaxy setting. I just didn't want to. It's all according to plan. Cope and seethe, Zneech. Cope and seethe.
That's why I don't like Zinch.
Do you think they should make a new Skyrim game? Like, do you think they should remaster Skyrim? Is that your question? No, they've remastered it enough.
It's been remastered enough, thank you.
Or if you're asking, do I think they should make another Elder Scrolls game? Yes, if they plan to make it good. What I think they need to do first, though, is they need to follow up on that promise to release an Oblivion remastered. Yes, small child? Nah. Well, maybe you didn't furrow your brow at them all the time.
But he is a furry.
What? Is Nietzsche Xenos? No,
He's a chaos god.
Xenos is anything, is like any alien species. I mean, honestly, Nietzsche could just lay back and let things go happen, and Chief Control will just go, yeah, I totally planned it this week, totally.
And the problem is, the reason I don't like Zinch is he can't ever take an out. Anytime he loses, it's like, it's all part of the plan.
All part of the plan.
So Zinch fanboys can always say, we've never lost. And then I go after yourself.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely not. Elder Scrolls 6 should become the game of the year and continue the legacy. No, I want Elder Scrolls 6 to come out, and I want it to be good enough that it does get that. But here's the thing. After things like Starfield and like 76, I'm a little concerned, and just a little skeptical too. So, lady, I want a room. Oh wait, no, I think I know where she is. Oh yeah, no, she's not sleeping here.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Why are you called the Wicked, and why did you approach me that aggressively?
Anyway, bro, you have fun. I'll catch you later. And if y'all have any questions for me that Lark can't answer, Lark, you know where to find me.
Exactly. Who's the lady that sells me the room? Why are you following me, lady? Yeah, this niche I think is like supposed to be like they're heavily based off of like Lovecraftian deities and such, like Yog-Sothoth and Shub-Niggurath and all that. You gotta be careful saying some of those names, particularly like if I start thinking about Lovecraft's cat. You came into my room, lady. She was trying to trap me. I gotta get out of this town. Wait, Susanna ain't dead? She's supposed to get off by the serial killer. Oh, yeah, that hasn't happened just yet. Oh, that's right, I'm not used to seeing her. Typically, she dead. Should I just follow her around and see if I can prevent the whole mess? What are the other guy's name? That was Raven that was near me. This is Lark, by the way, just to make sure that we understand. Yeah, that was Raven. And he's gone off to do, well, he's prepping for something. Could be for bed, I don't know. Oh, I guess, being the Dragonborn ain't what it cut out to be. Just kidding. Oh, that's right, there's one more thing I was supposed to do, and I almost forgot to do it. Thank goodness I remember before I went too far. We gotta go back to Unstengrav. Are you gonna suplex the abusive old lady? I don't have the suplex mod downloaded. I'm definitely taking her soul, though. Because it amuses me. Raven is doing stuff. Yes, the innocuous stuff. Raven is doing Raven things. I've never heard something more accurate. What's Raven doing? Raven stuff. Raven sleeping? No, he's just like, I don't think, Emil's agreeing with him right now, so he's just kind of, trying to, let that, not do too much, let that rest off. He's fine now. You jumped, somebody help me. Oh, never mind, he's fine. Yeah, exactly. So it's a lot calmer now that I've, depopulated this entire crypt. But yeah, we had to go back because we forgot one of the most useful shouts, particularly for the quest I'm about to partake in. But I think I may have mucked that up. I think I mucked that up. Emil the Spartan? What does Emil have to do with this? Oh, did miss the chest. Raven is doing the Raven main quest line. Raven main, does that mean there's a Lark side quest? Wild. So I guess I subscribed to this channel because of Raven, because I was like, who is Lark? I am Raven's brother. So yeah, I'm his brother. I do the Lark's Lamentation series. I stream some stuff, and I actually just released a video today. Some of you I know have already seen it just because you've mentioned in the comments, and you also commented on the video. Thank you for that, by the way. But yeah, you guys, I released the Dumbest Helldivers conspiracy theory. So if you haven't after the stream, go check that out. Give it a like, comment. I'd say subscribe, but I imagine that's the majority of you. But if you haven't, what's stopping you, man? Come on. Don't you want to join the cool kids club? A lark is a type of bird. Oh, someone explaining my name. So also, is your name actually Lark? You don't need to say your actual name, just asking. No, my name is not actually Lark. Maybe I'll tell you my actual name another day. Some of you, I think, already know it, just because it's occasionally been we slip and we drop it from time to time. But, Tech Girl just dropped $10. Enjoy the cartoon build today and laugh my ass off with the conspiracy video, especially with the Doctor Who clip. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you for the donation. It was a little funny. I'm actually, I didn't get that far into Doctor Who, but I was looking for clips that describe just yeeting something out of somewhere, and that came up, and I was like, it's nice and clean. We got to use it. So yeah, it's good. But yeah, my name is it has been dropped a few times in the channel. Some of you I do think actually know it, but the name Lark came about in a kind of interesting way, and very simplistic too. See, Raven started the channel for the most part when he started getting active on it. He and I weren't roommates, and so I would occasionally give him ideas and stuff, but it was all him. Then when he moved down to my area and we started rooming together, because saving on finances and stuff, we hello, sir. I think you should be on fire. That's what I thought. Ooh, and a soul gem out of that. Nice. And what is this? The trident. Ooh, cool. But yeah, so we got a shout out of that. I'm learning new words. Yay. So anyway, where was I? All right, so we move in, and so occasionally I start popping in on streams, helping him read comments and stuff like that. And I was introduced as Raven's brother, and they were just like, well, what do we call him? And I don't remember who, and I don't remember the stream, but someone's like, well, you're a Raven, so, Raven's a Raven, so you should be Lark. And it just stuck. Because they were just like, yeah, he's Lark now. He's Lark. It's like, so the channel named me Lark. Yes, Lisa, I have mods. This should be a surprise to you. I mean, wait till you see some of the other crazy stuff we have on here. Regardless, actually, what's funny is the strat I'm about to do requires no mods whatsoever. It with mods, it can get wackier. But I both of you knows what I won't say. Appreciate that, Tech. But yeah, so I got named by the channel, which is funny because I've had 2 other nicknames in my life, and I chose neither of them. Because when I was growing up, my parents and Raven used to call me Primer, because my solution for everything, whenever we were talking about the news or something, was like, why don't we just send a bunch of guys in there to go shoot the problem, or why don't we blow up the problem, or something like that. I think I might have been I think I might be related to MacArthur in some way. Regardless, they said, since you just want to blow things up, we're just going to call you Primer, based off of the idea of a primer and a bullet. and that actually was my Xbox handle for a while. I was Primer. But then, lo and behold, I was like when I was in high school, I joined my group's mock trial team. Yes, I am a true American. But I joined my group's mock trial team, and my senior year, we were when we were just starting out, we had a bunch of new members, so we were doing an icebreaker name game, just so that we could try and get to know everybody. That was the plan. That was the game. And so the game was, the first person would start saying, my name is blank, and I'm a animal that starts with the same first letter as my name. So if you're like, my name's Andy and I'm an aardvark, that sort of thing. And they would say that, then the next person would say, they're Andy, they're an aardvark, and then they would do them for them. I was the last person, and I was fed up going because I had to go through 15 people, so I got through it, and then when I got to my name, I was just and I guess I'm a wolf, because my name starts with W. I probably just added my name right there. But but the thing is, I didn't say I'm my name and a wolf. I said I guess I'm a wolf. So they started calling me a wolf, and that became my PlayStation handle for a while, and it kind of stuck that way until I got the name Lark, and I think Lark's probably my favorite of the name. It's very simple, and I've expanded onto it. I am now Legged Lark. And I'm studying vet tech, and I'm a girl, so it seemed ideal. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. You know what you're going to do. The military has sent you an invitation. No, they don't. The military wants nothing to do with me. Okay, that's not entirely true. It just wasn't willing to pay for anything. So, it was actually funny. I was not originally planning on being a teacher. Teacher was sort of the backup plan that I just kind of fell back on. Not that I regret anything, but my original plan was going to be a prosecutor. And my genius harebrained scheme on how to not have to pay for that was I was going to get an ROTC scholarship and join the Army or Navy or whichever branch would take me, and have them pay for college and then go into the service as a JAG officer. That was my plan. And then to retire as a JAG officer, go into, then become a prosecutor from there. Absolutely flawless plan. However, when I was going through high school, it was during the Obama administration, so it was the height of, maybe not the height, but it was military budget cuts were very high strung, so the only people they wanted to give scholarships to were engineers. And though I barely squeaked by on the physical qualifications for it, they said, listen, we like you, you're a good kid, but no, we're not gonna, we can't offer you a scholarship. So if you'd like to still join the ROTC, just for the experience of it, we'd be happy to have you, but we're just not going to offer you a scholarship. And so I was like, if I'm not getting paid for it, don't really want to do it. So I kind of backed out of that. I still got my pre-law minor though, but the idea is, as I finished my undergraduate, I realized I could get into most law schools, but I'd have to pay for it myself again. So I was like, I also don't like reading legalese, because I found out very quickly, because what I want to do is I want to do trial law. And the problem with doing trial law is it takes a while to get there. Typically you'd have to be a pencil pusher, desk jockey for a bit, and be reading and going over legalese and other stuff, and I hate doing that kind of thing. So I decided just to go, nah, I'll go to teaching. I prefer yapping about history. So that is my attempts to not only get a legal career, but also to be a lawyer. So that is that, and this is this. All right, I'm heading in the right direction. That's good. Play a trial in Law and Order. Well, that's actually the interesting thing. I grew up, my parents, whenever my mom was cooking or something, they would often have Law and Order SVU, and other legal dramas on, And Law and Order, the original, back when I was actually focused on the cops and the lawyers, I really enjoyed it. Not today. Sorry, Hercene. Try again. But yeah, what the heck? Why are you attacking that horse? No! Leave that horse alone! Get in there! And just because I want to, level up some restoration. Gosh, that's expensive. That's right, get in there! Sorry, bandit, but you are no match for my katana. And the fact that I can summon a zombie. Fine, I'll give you your bow back. I didn't even like it. Nah. Oh, I should have sold this stuff while I was in Windhelm. I'll try and sell some put in Winterhold. Come on, Patsy! When I was in grade 10, I found that my history teacher was going to teach about the Crusades, so that day we were going to learn, he said, we were going to learn, and when he said we were learning about the Crusades, okay. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, well, so, I used to watch a lot of Law and Order growing up, and I always liked the trial scenes, and I liked the concept of arguing, and so, when I found out my high school had a mock trial thing, and basically what mock trial is, for those of you that don't know, because it's not exactly the most popular of clubs in school, like the chess club laughs at us for how much they can actually beat us out in terms of population. Ooh, that ain't good. I don't think I can poison an ice wraith, but man, am I glad I had a. They nasty creatures, I tell you what. But yeah, I'll be honest, serving the army is an alt activity, speaking from experience. No, I get it. My goal wasn't I mean, there are still sometimes man, it would be kind of cool to see what happened. I probably have some funny stories. But the thing is, I wanted them to pay for my education, and the military wasn't willing to do that. It was actually fun. I actually talked to a National Guard recruiter years after the fact, and they were just they told you they wouldn't take you? I was like, yeah. And it was you still interested? I was like, no. I was like, dang it, I would have taken you now. And I'm like, should have called me back in 2014. But alas, you chose wrong. What are you going to do? But yeah, so I used to watch a lot of Law and Order, really big into it, joined mock trial team, and so how mock trial works is essentially you have you have a case that is presented before you, and you have a full dossier full of affidavits from 6 witnesses, 3 from the prosecution, 3 from the defense, and I say prosecution, but if it's a civil case, it could be a plaintiff. And basically what you have to do is there's evidence and details, and you have to go through everybody's story, figure out what each side's trying to claim legally, and then you go into a courtroom or a mock courtroom, and you have someone preside as judge, typically a lawyer or a judge or someone who's familiar with the law, and then you basically improv the trial. You to have 2 to 3 attorneys from one school, 2 to 3 attorneys from the other school, and then that school would present 3 witnesses, and you would have to go up, question them, examine them, cross-examine them, all that jazz. A lot of fun. I did that in high school, I did that in college. I actually was such a good witness my final year, I actually got a Best Regional Witness Award back in 2018. Not to brag or nothing, but I can play a nerd doctor very, very convincingly because I can regurgitate a lot of raw information. So, yeah. But of course, you all knew that. I was in NJROTC. Yeah, so was I in high school. That's kind of where I got the idea to do it, because I was in NJROTC, but and I look great in the uniform, by the way. I wouldn't look good in it now, but back then, I I was so cool. I say that, but we all know how he actually looked. But I enjoyed the experience, and that's why I was like, maybe doing the actual thing would be more fun, or maybe not more fun, I should say, but would be enjoyable. Let's make life easier on us and get some help. I did a civil air patrol back in middle school. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, nice. But yeah, I've always been into that kind of stuff, military stuff. I mean, I was in the Boy Scouts. My Boy Scouts and my RA group also we got to sleep on the Yorktown, an old aircraft carrier. So you can probably tell by the way, like me and Raven talk, like we've always been interested in military history and other stuff like that. Finally, I found what I desire: the Shrine of Azura. Oh, and more. Yep, it's actually funny. I actually got on the front page paper because of ROTC, because my school that I went to, we had a reenactment team. And when I say reenactment, we only reenacted one thing. We acted as the Marines and the Navy corpsmen that planted the flag on Mount Suribayashi in Iwo Jima, the famous raising the flag picture. Our whole purpose was just to reenact that singular event. And for, I forget whether it was Veterans Day or Memorial Day, we at Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, during a halftime show, we went out and we planted the flag in the middle of the field, and that was front page news for whatever reason that day. So, huzzah! Hello. I'm about to piss off Azura so much. Went to DC and went on an aircraft carrier. Yeah, I went to DC too when I was in ROTC, and that was an interesting experience because since we were going as cadets, we all had to wear our uniforms everywhere, and the tourists loved us. There were several Chinese tourists that they were obsessed with the girls in the group. And when I say obsessed, it's not like they were being creepy. The Chinese tourists were girls too, but they thought it was so cool that they were in uniform, and they were really obsessing about their hair for whatever reason. And so they wanted to take pictures with them. It was funny. The funniest event, though, was we took a picture on the Lincoln Memorial, and so we were all up in ranks. We were standing at attention. We were smiling, doing that. And this random Chinese man just sneaks up right next to me, smiles, photobombs the whole picture, and just collectively we all decided he has to stay in. He just has to. It's great. Or maybe one person you have not pissed off in Skyrim. I don't think I've ever pissed off Parthenax. I can't say any of the Jarls because I play both Stormcloak and Imperial Legion, so I've pissed off all the Jarls potentially. Thieves Guilds should rightfully hate me, and the Dark Brotherhood, they probably hate. They sent somebody to kill me, so just this run through. So that's probably indicative that they don't like me. I got a ride to Georgetown. Shame it wasn't a full ride. Georgetown's a good school. Can you check the game sound? Is it too soft? Let's see. Audio. I mean, it's maxed. There's something wrong with the sound. Let me see. It's not letting me check it. That's one of the problems with older Bethesda games. They don't like being minimized under any circumstances, really. Is anyone else having problems? Let me check here. Let me see. It's not letting me check it. That's one of the problems. I mean, I can hear the game audio on my end, so I don't know. Do you remember which aircraft? Oh, we were on the Yorktown. Again, I want to, for NJROTC, we did not go on the Yorktown. I went on the Yorktown as a Boy Scout and as an RA, but I digress. We can only hear you. Okay, that's concerning. Let me make sure. Let me see if I can convince it to. All right. Desktop audio. Let me lower the volume on that on me. Let me look. Okay, so I've raised the audio on. I raised the audio on it as high as it can go. Has there been a new trailer, or is it just the, like, hey, look, we're doing it trailer? Kai's probably mad at you for killing your precious bunny. I'm gonna kill more! I shall kill as many bunnies as it takes. And now, let's see, alteration, ease burden, slow fall, yes. What a useful spell. Makes getting around much easier. Okay, it's better. So you can. I heard your spell, but nothing else in game. Like when I turned the volume up on like my phone to check, like I could hear the wind and stuff. Hard to see what the. Hard for me to guess what that is. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Okay, you can hear it now. Okay, glad we could fix it. Glad we could fix it. Gotta keep an eye on that saber cat. Could do anything at any time, particularly since I'm about to provoke it. All right, sick 'em! You're a beefy boy, ain't you? All right, panic. Bye. Let's see if you survive that. He did not. Love it. Leave Lola the Space Jam. 1 Lola Bunny, Space Jam 2 Lola. What? What? Lola? Where? Is she after me? Does she know what I did? Does she like what I did? Cheese, the only way to heal. Like, what do you think is the best faction in Skyrim? That's, like, in... I would say probably the one that I think was probably the best written would probably be the Companions. And even then, I think they should have probably had, like, a little bit more put into them in terms of story, but that goes for all of them. If you've seen my Guilds of Skyrim Lamentations, you know my thoughts on that. I would say probably the one that has like the most, like, I will say this about the Stormcloaks and the Imperial Legion. Both, like, to this day, there's still a debate online about who's right and what to do about all that, so I think that should have some props given to it. I will say the Bard's College is worthless and weak, but then again, it's meant to be worthless and weak. The Thieves Guild has some interesting points to it. I hate that there's not a Delete the Thieves Guild quest line like there is for the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood is a lot of fun, if not a little scandalous.
Where else could I even go with this nonsense?
Oh, look. Family bonding.
Solve all of your problems? Probably.
I'm a Stormcloak.
It's worth the try.
I get why. I don't agree with it, because I have 2 Lamentations talking about the subject, but don't get me wrong, it's not like... I have trouble fathoming why someone would prefer the Railroad over the other factions of Fallout 4. I can easily understand why someone would pick the Stormcloaks over the Legion. I get the line of thinking. I disagree with it, but that's why it's a fun discussion, because it's not like, look at Fallout New Vegas. The Caesar's Legion is obviously evil. Whereas in Skyrim, it's a far more of a gray conflict.
I'll sell just about anything. If
Too bad you're not selling me crap. You're buying my stuff. Now, let's begin. Could I interest you in bread? see, have this, and oh, you don't have enough for this. I forgot you're a broke boy, or girl rather. Do you have anything worth? Okay, I'll buy that off you. Circulative alteration, gold earrings, block, shock resistance. Sure, I'll take the ring of destruction. That could be useful. I wish we could have more Civil War quest lines. It felt short to me. I agree, because typically what I do is like I pace out the Civil War quest lines just to make it sort of artificially last longer. But I wish that could have gotten more depth to it, which is kind of a shame. That I wish we'd gotten more, but you know, we can't always have what we want. Alright. Anything else I can sell you? You have a ladle on the house. And just when you think, I'm going to force you to buy ground bone, you can't sell it. You've just wasted gold. Enjoy that. I didn't get that far. I played Skyrim for 20 minutes, then got kicked by the giant, and then 10 minutes later found the Cave of Skeletons that kept kicking my ass. You gotta be careful, which you can't just wander into every single dungeon willy-nilly, depending on your level. Oop, not going there yet. Because you will find drunk or death overlords that will wallop you. Particularly if you don't know what you're doing in terms of build and stuff. I can be a lot more lax on my build, because I'm about to do probably one of the most broken strats in the game. And my goal is to try and complete the strat, or complete the necessary steps for that strat. Strat, I can't speak today.
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college. Come on in.
Do you have your own personal For Honor Legends? Sort of, kinda. One of the For Honor Legends I sort of helped co-write, which was the one on the Centurion, because that was sort of like my idea. I told Raven about it. He liked it, so he wrote it. Of course, he took some own liberties with it, because I gave him sort of like the idea. He fleshed it out. So that one was one of my brainchild. But typically, like, I have some characters I've made in For Honor that are based off of my D&D characters. And I don't know, one day I might show them, but...
I don't deal with any college applicants.
Well, good today I'm not applying.
Behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
That's great, buddy.
Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
I'm not questioning, I'm making demands.
Azora. Gods, it's all finally coming back to haunt me.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you know about Soul James?
I also wish the Empire had better looking heavy armor. I also wish the Stormcloak had heavy armor to begin with, or at least medium armor. Yeah, that's one of the things I fixed. I used to have a mod that worked really well, because it would make sure that they all, it made sure that they had, like, the immersive armors mods, like, throughout. But now it only, like, works for a few characters for whatever reason. But yeah, like, because they describes, like, hey, you can see the Imperial Legions, like shining because of their armor, and most of them are wearing just leather, and so I'm kind of like, what? Come on.
They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one.
Yes.
Azora's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
He was part of a Ponzi scheme.
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought
Good,
he
I
could
went to an
store his
Ash one
own
day
soul
service. Oh, cool.
inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying.
Of boredom.
Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Illanalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't
Pretty
know
impressive,
what
because you
to
know how
do.
many students are in
Don't take it.
the college, then you know he took about, like, what, 50% of the
They're the
students?
reason Malin went insane.
How does it
mentioned
work?
How the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you. Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside.
I was supposed to have heavy armor, but not a military suit belt. There's Stormcloak armor, the one with the bear pelt. Well, here's the thing. I don't expect all of them to have heavy armor, but it would stand to reason that some of their generals could be packing more punch, particularly Ulfric himself. Because it's kind of one of the things that you see, because it sort of harkens back to comparing the Roman legions to like the enemies they fought at the time. Because one of the things that was noted by like the Gauls and the Germans when they fought the Romans was like the average soldier of the Romans was as well equipped as one of our like princes or one of our nobles. And so that was sort of stood out. And since the Nords of Skyrim are heavily based off of, you know, your Gaelics, your Nordic, your Norse, your like, you know, basically your European barbarians to a degree. Maybe barbarian isn't the term you want to go with, but regardless, they're heavily based off of that. There were like Vikings and Germanic tribes and Celts that actually had heavier armor. Like mail was very much a creation that the northern tribes could come up with, so it would stand to reason that they could produce some heavier equipment. It also doesn't help that, like, if you look at I'm sorry, I'm still talking to you.
What you wanted to know. What else could you want?
Hold on, I'm gonna go get that star. But like when you look at, like, say, the Elder Scrolls Online trailers, you see that there's like a Nord that is like in full plate mail, so it's kind of like, you know, you could have had something. Not to mention when you look at what the ancient Nords were packing, it's kind of like, hey, they could get something. Like for a guard wearing this is fine for a guard. This is absolutely fine. And for the majority of the Stormcloaks, it's fine because they're really good at light infantry and shock troops. But I would like to see some Norse heavy armor designs. I think that'd be cool. Their general had armor with a bear pelt, but I guess it could have been improved. I never liked the general armor with a bear pelt. Here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about because I have a mod. I have a mod specifically for this. But first, I'll make sure I have. Okay, good. The thing is set up. But I'm in a position I can actually show you what I'm talking about. Hey, Lark, what do you think of the Russian Badger's Fallout New Vegas video? Because I know he was talking about the NCR are annoying and assholes. I actually reference his video in. I actually reference his video in. I'm sorry, in my NCR video, because I acknowledge it. Because he jokes about the NCR because they have heavy taxes. That's actually a point of contention for a lot of people in the game. Because the NCR comes in, and in order to pay for their large military fighting the Legion and stabilizing the area, you need money, and so they raise taxes. But the idea being that, hey, Ulfric, and so Ulfric, this is the mod. This is like the Stormlord armor. He's not wearing the helmet, but as you can see, he's got a good look to it. And this is another variant of a minor officer version. It's a variant of the steel plate armor. So it gets that bear aesthetic we were going for, but instead of his weird little shorts before, now he's dressed to the nines. This is a beast of a warrior right here. Anyway, as I was saying, mods are not canon, so they're insignificant. I was just telling you what I would like, and I liked it so much I got the mod. That's my point. I know it's not canon. Regardless, though, we've got to head all the way over to the Rift. Not the Rift. Fall Creek. But yeah, so back to the NCR. And had we had the Fallout New Vegas stream series carried on, I would have gone in greater detail about this, but it didn't because New Vegas doesn't like working on newer computers, which, yeah, it hurts, man. Regardless, though, the NCR is they get some flack for their high taxes, I admit, and Russian Badger poking fun of it. I'm fine with it too, because he was very, it's like, I don't like taxes, and he was, Russian Badger enjoys being goofy and destructive, and as you know, I enjoy doing that too. I enjoy absolutely raining chaos down, and since the majority of the map has NCR troops and stations around, if you want to be a little chaos gremlin, you're going to run across the NCR. You're going to run across the NCR and going to have to fight them. Another issue that we're going to have, that he probably had as his character he was run through, was a very low intelligence. So the NCR, on a few occasions, I believe, talked crap to him purely because he had low intelligence, and so he probably took exception to that, which fueled his distrust for them even more. Oh boy, here we go. Nice try. Gotta take your skin though, because I can either sell it or make something with it. The NCR has their flaws, with the most coordinated and skilled organization and doing the most for people, even more than the Brotherhood. Yeah, well, the Brotherhood in New Vegas is like is so whittled down and reduced. They can't do too much. And part of the reason is because the NCR actually can whittle them down. And it's funny, like, everyone talks about like how pathetic the NCR is and how much they suck, and others, like, how they're terrible fighters and stuff. Like, bear in mind, they were able to beat the Legion when no one else was able to do so. They were able to beat the Brotherhood of Steel when no one else was really able to do so. So, I'm just going to say, they're not exactly what I would call weak. I will admit, though, when they send their Ranger squads out to hunt you down, and it's like, you got to raise your reputation with the NCR, or else. It's kind of like, no, just try and kill me, please. I do appreciate Kaisar's Legions just kind of like, we've marked you for death, we're going to kill you. It's like simplicity itself. Just, you pissed off the big man, now I got to come around here and kill you. Yeah, that's one reason, because I remember him showing the clip in the thing where it's just like we have guns, which means you have to do what we please. And I'm like, he was probably using like he took an idiot speech option, and they responded in kind, because if you're a soldier on duty, you're probably miserable, and then some idiot comes over and just starts mouthing off. I'd probably get a little mouthy myself. Aha! Unfortunate. Oh wow, you're weak. Oh wait, I should probably use the lightning grasp though. No! Yeah, you guys suck. But I see you boys have been engaging in a little necromancy, so remember, turnabout is fair play. Gotta level up that conjuration. And, what was for dinner? Salmon and baked potatoes? Don't mind if I do. You guys gotta stop eating raw eggs, man. Men and the NCR should probably work together. They would be a force to fear. Problem with that is they are a continent away, and though the NCR itself has some degree of rail lines, we know that for a fact, I don't think they have the capability of producing more rails, so being able to have the NCR communicate with the Minutemen would be very, very difficult. Gotta make sure I get all the booze. Garlic, alright. Were you guys cooking human? Okay, so they're working for Namir too. Interesting. The guardsmen, Master Commissar, I found our Astartes draw point. They are very huge and angry, and skulls and horns on it. Skulls, horns? Russell, that's not Astartes. Yep. Dragon was basically magical John Wick. Kind of. Except you haven't killed my dog. But if they did, They would know. Oh, gotta be careful. Get back to the lightning grass thing. Kill. Let's see who wins first. By the way, you're casting ice magic on a Nord. Yeah, you deserve what you get. Thanks for your help, by the way. See, how are we doing on charge on the sword? I'm doing alright. And you're still moaning! Oof. Hello! Oh! Killjoys, the lot of you! Now. Is there any way to behave around a guest? We just keep walking into it. I love it. Next. Alright. If I recall, you're actually a tough customer. I better take you care. Better take care of you quick. And do I have resist frost? I do. Run out of magic ticker. There we go. You're running low. Sucks to be you. Again, thanks for the help. When in doubt, slice and dice. Exactly. That's why I love, like, I cast magic. Oh, the magic isn't doing? I have a sword. Nice. Oh, I almost forgot. Put that on. Let me cast my boom boom spells for cheaper. If you couldn't tell, my favorite school in D&D, my favorite College of Magic is Evocation. What's behind door number 1? Open up. Of the house, some magic, and potion of the healer. Juniper berries. It's just wasted spit. Don't block my way again or I'll blow you to pieces. You should inspire to replace Skyrim. Up until I remember that I had to organize my order. Yeah, I know that feel. I was a little concerned, like, because I put Skyrim on the poll to be played because someone requested it in chat. I didn't think it would win, so when it won, I was kind of like, oh crap, I got to make sure my mods are in order, otherwise I might be in trouble. Who saw you at Raven's taller? He's like 6'4" and some change. I'm 6'1" and some change though. With shoes, I'm like above 6'2", so I typically just tell people 6'2". But you guys, I want to be honest. You keep throwing off my groove. You know, you keep throwing up your wards, and I feel like my words aren't being heard. And so that upsets me. I killed the regular necromancer. What, you think the novices are going to be a problem for me? Get real. Hey, at least you were helpful that time. Thank you, buddy. Soldier fragments. Yoink the magic. The doors of oblivion. And now I will close the jaws of oblivion. Quit being a petty. Soldier's so petty. There we go. I'm 6'2", but can round up 6'3". Yeah, I'll do that. 5'11" for me, 5'9". Hey, but as Abraham Lincoln famously said when asked how tall he was, he said, "I'm tall enough to reach the ground." like that. Or what For Honor weapon besides Warden and Lawbro would you take to For Honor if you take Pirate? You only get Cutlass and Hunger Games. Okay, so I'm going into the Hunger Games, and I'm supposed to bring a For Honor weapon. Huh. Interesting. That's the problem with wars. They make you run out of magic really quickly. But that's a... speed healing. So, Oddly enough, I might take a Valk's set because and here's my rationale for that. Spear doesn't take as much training or anything to use because so I don't know if I'm allowed to train with this weapon or not. But Spear doesn't take as much training to use, and with some more training, it's going to be pretty good. The shield will also be good for not only defense but also attack. What's the matter? You know, likey? Did I get on flames? Okay, that's fine. Gotta keep a good head on your shoulders. But yeah, so I'd go with that. Not to mention I can also use the spear as sort of a walking stick when I'm moving around. So yeah, I would go with spear and shield. Yeah, Chronology Enchantment's fun, but Evocation, particularly like when you're playing like something like Baldur's Gate, and you can have your wizard be an Evocation Savant and just go, hey guys, my spell doesn't hurt you now, or rather, you make the save for it automatically. So that means I can throw more fireballs without feeling guilt. Switch to 3 according to my driver's license. Yeah, my driver's license for like the longest time, like when I first got it, said 5'11". That irritated me, because shortly after that I grew to be over 6 feet. So... but yeah, now it's accurate. The Grimoire. Though some scoffed and some scorned at the very notion of experimenting on a Daedric artifact, I have succeeded where the ignorant and superstitious could not even dare try. Worked out great for you, buddy. Anyway, yoink. Got the star. Spellbinder runic gauntlets. Yoink. And red guard light. Won't be carrying too much. Books, you can have that back. You can have that back. You can have that back. And do it. I don't. No ghost walk yet. Let me look. This is another thing I can get rid of. You already know it, so whatever. A loot goblin I am. Look, what characters from Baldur's Gate 3 would outdo most in Skyrim, in your opinion? Okay, which ones would like do very well in Skyrim? I'd say Karlach, but the problem is everyone would think she's a Dremora and like attack because they don't have a tiefling equivalent. Shadowheart would probably do okay. Let's see. Lae'zel would get killed because she would rub people the wrong way, but you know. Oh, also, once you get the star, never take it to her. I like the person here better, but the perks of going to Winterhold are far better. Alright. What's sad is it's probably saying whatever thing is like my enemy. Close by is probably some random slaughterfish. Raven said you would somehow try and sneak a firearm into the Hunger Games. I mean, I try. Could you fault a guy for trying? It's like, all right, and go. Air everybody out. But realistically speaking, I don't want to kill people in the Hunger Games. I want to kill the guys running the Hunger Games. Because, quite frankly, you don't deserve a country or a society. Because I'm sorry, but the country and the capital, Panea, or whatever the hell it's called, say Slaughterfish. I knew the Slaughterfish was to blame. Can't fast travel because a dang Slaughterfish is here. Or is it, get back into the water? There will be no evolution this quickly. There'll be a mud skipper somewhere else, the Lady Stone. Health and stamina regenerate more quickly. This is actually a good one. So, but no, I still want my magic boost. All right, I've killed enough slaughterfish, which I think are just adjacent to alligator gar. But regardless, we ball. I mean, Carla could pass as an abnormally tall boss, where unfortunately it's far beyond her acting prowess. You're correct. Let's see. Will, before he gets the demonic dip, he would blend in just fine, because people would just go, Redguard. Redguard, based on his accent, I assume he grew up in Cyrodiil. He'd be just fine. Gale would probably be very much effective. Why are you pulling out? Why are you getting... Oh boy, here we go. So it begins. Alright, now this is where your problems. I have so much stat boosts and other stuff like that I don't know what to boost per se. Actually, but I have to choose. We're gonna boost magic. Because magic is useful. Frost spells, shock spells, tempting all around, restoration, mercy, restoration, dual casting. Conjuration. Summon range. Not an immediate priority there. Spoil. Oh, I know which one. Yeah, we want to be enchanting masters now. Where is he? I say, where is he? There you are. Get down here and fight me like a dola! Even player's worst enemy is a dragon tax in town. He's upset that I'm not in the college, so I can't attack it there, because they love attacking the college. For some reason, because they get bodied by mages every time. Was I out of range there? That's a bummer. Get down here! I want to consume your soul. Oh, she just got caught on fire, and she's like, I don't care. I appreciate the stoicism from her. That's really impressive. Oh, that's hot. And where'd you go? Ah, yes. Land, darn you! And Good Samurai, I've been playing Star... Oh, okay, you're talking someone else. That's fine. I'm not jealous. But yeah, so let's see. So Will would do fine. Gale would... Gale would be okay. He could probably get a job at the College of Winterhold and do just fine, even with his condition, because you have the ability to make magical artifacts so rapidly here that it would be such a boot that he could do just fine. It's like, oh, I got to keep feeding myself these magic artifacts. Just start making a lot of magic artifacts. It could work wonders. And where is he? Did he like get distracted by a walrus or something? Or is he in the College of Winterhold right now? I hate it when the dragons are fighting you and they get distracted. It's irritating. And now I can't get back up. Help me, I have fallen and I cannot get up. Well, if I can't go up, gotta go down. Oh man, Winter Hole did really get screwed over here. I'm here to drink Dragon Soul, just put it in the box. Put the Dragon Soul in the bag. Like I said, they love attacking the college. But unfortunately, since I'm not over there, the wizards aren't going to pop out. So I guess that's just that. Well, Mr. Dragon, let me know when you actually want to come. I'm willing to bet he saw that I could shout, realize, oh crap, that's the Dragonborn. My soul's about to get nommed. I'm out. Which, cowardly, but understandable. Looks like he's lamenting his buddy that got caught. Manamarco, the king of worms. All my homies hate Manamarco. It's gonna rain soon. Yeah, it was raining earlier today for us. Manamarco just found that Lehman Russ is naked right now and fighting demons in the war. That nothing of what you just said surprises me. Always carrying too much to run. But yeah. Oh, Lehman Russ. Have they finally released some good Star Wars mods for Starfield? Because I had a buddy he's like, yeah, I'm not buying Starfield until there's like a total Star Wars conversion mod. Well, that happened. I think I can just fast travel back. Asteria introduced Rana's long-lost cousin. It was interesting, like, they would be confused, like, the other vampires would be confused by him, because, like, he's one, just a vampire, like, a, like, sub-vampire, and he, like, vampires here can be in the sun, but it hurts and weakens them. He would just straight up die, assuming he doesn't have the worm. Music got oddly specific. Hey, it does that sometimes. It's allowed to do that. Alright, sorry, had a minor dragon attack, but I'm back.
You found it. Azora's star.
Yes, I did.
Maybe this is my chance to make things right. I can finish Malin's work. The way
We had a Fallout mod for Skyrim, so we need Dragonborn power armor. I think there actually is like a Dwemer power armor in the mod workshop. Skyrim vampires just built different. They are, particularly if you have Sacrosanct, like I do.
Give me a minute to examine the star. I'll see what we'll need to do. These fishes are cracked.
Dragon feeling more fierce, unrelenting force. Never mind, I just remember that I have a vacation booked on the Somerset Isles, which is why he headed north.
Just keep an eye on
Did he actually manage to trap his own soul inside the star?
Oh, so he's an idiot.
It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside.
Okay, so what do we do about it?
But it's not as simple as enchanting Malin away. He's put up barriers. Souls are only allowed in, not out. If we were to somehow send a soul inside the star, one that was ready to overpower Malin from the inside,
You want to send me in?
a special type of soul trap, placing you inside the star without fully killing you. Once Malin has been dealt with, I'll bring you back. I understand if you need some time to prepare. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright. Quick saving now, because this could go horribly, horribly wrong.
I can send you into Azure. Okay, stand very still.
Certified Oblivion Vampire PC vaporizing after fast traveling? Yep.
First, I'll need to grab hold of your soul. Now, take a deep breath.
Angering one of the only decent-ish Daedra is certainly a choice. I wouldn't normally, because I think Azor is actually pretty chill, but the thing is, the Black Star is too useful. It is just too useful, particularly early game. Even into the late game, it's so useful. The experiment is over.
Who are you to challenge me?
Yeah.
I've conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, bud. Let's send in a Flame Atronach after you, because I'm going to need the backup. Get in there! Yes! Where is... Yeah, I think the Lightning Grasp. Gotta knock him down first. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Alright, quick top off on the health. Alright. Oh, but be my guest, please, go ahead. Alright, we've dealt with the chaff. Please, let me take their hearts. Their hearts are useful ingredients. Alright, we gotta find a way to make this work. Caught you lacking, my boy! Caught you lacking!
Malin's enchantments are broken. Hold on. I'm going to pull your soul out of there. Brace yourself.
I'm bracing! I'm also side with the Daedric quest, because why not? Fair enough. Your Superman Fortress of Solitude is nice. It is, isn't it?
Strain yourself. We've done it. The star has been cut off from Azora.
Can I turn around
Your
now?
soul finally has some measure of peace, even if it is non-existent.
What do we do with it now?
You could use it for what we meant it for, using black souls for enchanting. The black star will never decay, but it can no longer hold the white souls of lesser creatures. You keep it. I'd sooner finally put this chapter of my life behind me. Congratulations. You've changed the fate of a Daedric artifact and lived.
Cause I lost.
Alright then.
Alright, actually, while I'm here.
Just glad. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Oh yeah, I'll buy a spellbook or two, but I really was looking to sell some stuff. Might keep those, just because we can. Just gotta make some money, wherever we can, gotta pay rent. I should have conjured that earlier. But turns out I didn't need it. So, what do you got in terms of, special spells and all that jazz? Candlelight, yeah, that'll be useful. Cat Totem, Deadeye Captain, Demora Churl. Do I already have Consecrate Dead? I think I do. I have Courage. Fast Healing, yeah, that'll be useful. And anything else you got? Necroplage, Oak Flesh, Pale Shadow, Power of the Master. Slay the Living, that can be funny. Soul Cloak will be useful. Let's see, Welling Blood, Viper Bolt on Wildfire. Alright, I'm gonna have to level up all of my magic to start unlocking some more of the other spells. But still, we have now made a huge step in the right direction of where we need to go. And I'm still encumbered. Great. Just great. Probably should have sold this too. If the Adra didn't want me to eat the dragon, the dangerous hearts, then why is it so nutrition? Literally can be used to make a health potion. Buys every spell book in the game. Yeah, I'm very specific because there are some spells that came with like the mod list I got that I don't really care for, or rather, I don't know how to use effectively, and I don't care to learn because they don't match my playstyle. And I gotta lose 4 pounds very quickly. Let me go see what I can't sell down the road. Now, I could just walk, or I could be a public menace. Nina from Hawaii. Hey! Aloha. Alright. Now let's sell the goods. Hello, how's that bone meal I sold you?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Probably just junk. Anyway, good. You've restocked on stuff, so you can buy my crap. See, no, I want to keep that. Anything else that's heavy that I can get rid of? Okay, that one's just for my... Why am I carrying around a knife? Just a dull son of a gun. And I'm carrying like 30 wolf pelts. I can give some of those over. Probably. And all of this nonsense. Occasionally got to go through all of the potions I've crafted to see, do I really want some of these? I'm not going to be using bows too much, so we can get rid of that. Alright, there. That makes me a little lighter. Public minutes round is faster, it causes more noise. Alright. Now, to show you how this works. So the fun thing about the Black Star is, like it says, it takes black souls. Now, the thing is, black souls are automatically large. And so you have soul sizes. You have petty, lesser, common, I forget the term for adept or great. Yeah, you have petty, lesser, common, greater, and large souls. And the larger they are, the more powerful the enchantment you have, or how much juice you get. But here's the thing: most lesser creatures that are white souls that can go into regular soul gems go into like petty or lesser soul gems. But in order to fill up a large soul gem, if I got Azura's Star fixed by Azura, I would have to kill a mammoth to give it a large soul. And that's a lot of effort. But all humanoids, all humanoids are just automatically, and I do mean automatically, large souls. So by having that, by having this, I can now basically just straight up farm souls. And it's a beautiful thing. But I need a place where bandits congregate. Apparently they're too scared to come back here. I don't blame them. But that's okay. I have another quest lined up that I know will get me some. We're going to go see about that land deal. I was an adventurer like you, then I took a lark to the knee. It has been known to happen. I have ended many an adventuring career because they were not ready. I argue that's a lore thing, whether it's a human soul or the soul that is conscious and sending us more power to fuel magic artifacts than lesser creatures. You could definitely argue that's considering that Draugr souls, having been weakened for centuries of just lying around decaying, that their souls are weakened, that's why they can fit in them. But then again, with that being said, when you cut down something like a Draugr Lord, a Draugr Death Lord, they would fill a large soul gem. So clearly they haven't degraded too much. It's weird how it counts. Did a volcano just erupt in Hawaii? I know it's a volcanically active place, but I didn't think another one happened so soon. Let's see. Ooh, hold on. I think this is actually where my house will eventually be. Be gone! You want to try me? You want to try me? Any goods? Just the pelt. Alright, there's something else. Someone else prowling around. More wolves! Like I say, wolves, man. Her scene just needs to be stopped. What was your favorite Lark's Lamentations video to make? Now that's a good question. To make is very good because like the lamentation process takes a long time to do. Because the way I do it is first I gotta play the game and however I need to do it to get footage, two, to make sure I remember all the relevant information. And then I gotta write the script, then I have to record, then start piling in edits and other stuff like that. And the editing process can take anywhere from like 4 or 5 hours to a day. Sometimes more than that. Come on, I know there's a bandit in here and I want his soul! Gosh dang it. Let's see, probably my favorite though to make was hard to say. Probably either the Brotherhood of Steel or the Imperial Legion one. Those two were fun to make, and I particularly love making the trailer for both of those because both of those, I don't know if the trailers for those are actually different than what you see in the actual video. Oh, hold on. Oh, dang, you tough. Why am I not shouting? Alright, now that that's over with, make sure I have fast heal equipped. I don't think I equipped that.
You puny weak.
I'm not puny. Alright, that's it. You're about to get cold, man. And now I have his soul. Anything else good here? There's like a whole bandit nest behind here, but I like keeping it active just so I can farm it. Because it'll literally be right next to my house. But once I actually get the kids over here, I have to, make sure it's safe. Well, I also got a poaching camp up here as well. I think my favorite is Eden's Gate. Eden's Gate was a lot of fun, and I might say that because I enjoyed the script, I enjoyed tackling that, particularly because I got to look at it from a theological perspective too.
If you know any true sons and daughters Stormcloak wants to see that.
You're in the wrong location. That's just a Stormcloak patrol. Anyway, where was I? That's right, I was heading to Falkreath. And I got my soul. But yeah, Eden's Gate was fun. The reason why Eden's Gate kind of leaves a nasty taste in the mouth, because like that one was like when things were getting mucked up so badly that no, there's souls over there that could be had. I'm gonna come back when I have an empty black star to fill. Yeah, like was Raven was on for it. Yeah, that's actually like if you go back and listen to the Eden.
Enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
Yeah, if you actually go back to the Eden's Gate video, like all the points where it's like the Bible verses being read out, that was Raven doing the audio. I just like messed with the pitch and stuff. So fun there. Ooh, I have. Oh, that's right, the paladin armor. Anything I could make that's fun. Ooh, I want to make one of these because I'm going to need it. Nord. No, okay, so nothing too crazy than what I'm already having, than what I already got. Anything else steel related? Nordic, nope. Imperial, so it's like 69. What is? How does that compare to? Yeah, that's so much better, but at the same time, I don't want to like jump ahead too much with that. So, besides, we'll work with what we have for right now. Though I will make myself a better helmet. If I can get a better helmet. Water Disaster is my favorite video from Raven. That checks out, because that's literally his most popular video. So yeah, that one got a lot of attention, and it really catapulted the channel. There are no worthwhile helmets just yet, and that is a bummer. That is just such a bummer, my guy. Dang. Unfortunate. I suppose I could go with a just Imperial helmet. If I was feeling frisky. Also like your Mr. House one too. Oh, yeah, that one was fun too. Probably one of my more controversial ones though. Oh, you want Barbarian armor? You know what? Sure. I'll get one piece of Barbarian armor. Oh no, what I was thinking of was the Barbarian Hero armor. Which I don't think I have access to that yet. Fur hood. Fur padded hood, that would also be good, but I need fur plates, and I kind of missed the ball now. We'll make this. Give myself that hooded ranger look. Yeah, that's a good look. That's a real good look. I like it. Anything I can sharpen over here? Might as well just for the say I can. But yeah, the Eden's Gate video caused me a lot of grief just because like that's like when my computer finally crashed out and VideoPod became such a mess. That's when I like had to buy a new computer because my computer like conked out to such a degree. So yeah, that was kind of upsetting. That was the sort of the beginning and the end for that. And also it was kind of upsetting because like I put a lot of effort into that video. And it was a fun game to play, and so it was fun to make, but I put a lot of effort into it, and it did not pop off the way I was hoping it would pop off. Granted, it's partially my fault because I was releasing Far Cry 5 content like well after the release, so it was no longer relevant. Had I released that video right when like Far Cry New Dawn came out, that would have been probably far, far better received. Hey, Lilia, good to see you still kicking. Are you pondering the orb up there? I hope you are. But yeah, still love making it though. If I could go back and do it again, I would still make sure I did it. Now that we have a perfectly good soul, let's make this ranger hood worth wearing.
Decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
I like to see you do better, buddy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go back to my way to Falkreath because the star hungers for more souls. Who's a better villain, the Master or Mr. House? Hard to say because I'm probably gonna have to say the Master because they're like what he's doing is like unquestionably wrong, and you can even convince him the error of his ways. Mr. House, you can disagree with how he's going about what he's doing and maybe some of his planning, but what he wants isn't necessarily a bad thing. And so it's very easy for people to look at Mr. House and go, I agree with him. Again, I think a large chunk of his plan is dumb, but there is a logic to it. I don't know who killed that elk. And now I need to switch over to Soul Trap because we're about to get some souls for the soul gem. Whoop. You'll do. He's trying to go like, no, I want none of that. I want absolutely none of that. Well, too dang bad! Why is Viper Bolt so expensive in terms of magic? Oh well, it's effective. But another soul gem filled. Which does the heart good. Where's the lever for this thing? I want to drop it so that we don't, so that I don't trigger it myself. There's no lever. I guess I have to trigger it myself. Here we go! Oh! Souls for the soul god. I mean, House is paying me money, so easy choice right there. I mean, yeah, technically, you can get. I regret that I filled up the soul gem so quickly. This has to be done.
Move along.
Who are you?
I am a former justiciar on important business that you are interfering with.
Oh, my greatest apologies. What are you doing here?
I'm sure your emperor wasn't lying to his elven masters when he agreed the empire would give up false gods and foolish beliefs. Now go away.
Yes, you see, however, one problem with that theory. Let's dance. And would you look at that? No troops left to fail. Seriously? Seriously, you're gonna get beef on me for killing the Old Mary. This is why I hate Kinnereth. I'm doing the world a favor, but no. You dryads just have to come out of the woodwork and ruin my fun. Absolutely obnoxious pieces of crap. Ugh. Threw off my groove there, Dryad. Just for that, I'm gonna... Come here. Gonna call you Splinter. Delicious Thalmor blood. My only regret is that I couldn't take their souls with me, because I'd already filled it up on a worthless bandits. But we learn and grow. We learn and grow. Oh, I gotta check something real quick. What is my blacksmithing? Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to smith more until I'm gonna have to start grinding smithing. Out of the woodwork, pun fully intended, literally. Smirno's like, hey, that's illegal. Yes. What's illegal? Destroying a meal? A delicious Thalmor meal? I think that's how the meme goes. That's how the meme goes, right? Yeah. Falkreath. Only slightly modded. But yeah, I want to know what was the last thing going through that Thalmor's head. Just like, get out of my way, peasants. Your elven master's here. Foos Roda. Gets paralyzed. 2 of your buddies immediately gets decapitated. And then I start coming for... Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real?
Crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I was doing my civic duty. Oh, you just threw me for the 40... Oh, no, you caught me! You caught me!
Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
No, you caught me! Ugh. What an idiot. Is there gore? I'll remind you that I do whatever I want with my flames. I'm gonna have to be careful. It's a little... Yeah, this mod is a little temperamental. Yeah, it's actually because this mod I'm not allowed to do any of the... I'm not allowed to complete the Thane mission because one of the guys I want to talk to, like, is locked out of, like, his house. It's weird. Anyway, well, y'all aren't going to be ready for me. Oh, you found me! Already blood is only a $40 fine? Say no more, exactly. I still think, you know, I should be the one getting paid in this scenario, but you know, you can't have everything. Yeah, just like go find a seat or something, Mr. Dryad or Mrs. Dryad, and I'll figure out what to do from there. A death blow, a Neverrat, a block increase. Nice. I figure it's only fair since they made me pay the $40 fine that I get something that's worth more than $40. Now this is a city. No, it's a small town. Let's be real. Now what to enchant next? The eye patch, of course. Fortify magic, fortify destruction. We're going to continue to do magic just because I want a large pool of reserve. So. The enchanting powers have increased fabulously. Nice. I'm Odin. I mean, I'm kind of like a Nordic god or demigod, and now I'm wearing an eye patch and I have super powerful magic powers. I'm kind of a lightning boy. I'm kind of like an Odin. And I have a tree woman to do my bidding for me. Huh? What was that? What on earth? I broke into the chair. Fun part, Thalmor is a Talos worshiper and it counts as self-defense. I know, I was actually waiting for that dialogue to proc, but it didn't. Alright. Yo, wake up, you called for me! This is a nice bed. I claim this room. Get out.
Good to see you.
That's right, you can't leave because she's there. Anyway, let's
The
chat.
spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
You got other things to worry about.
Ah, it's you? Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true.
Depends which ones.
Bandits in my home that I may have had a few discreet dealings with.
Steal their souls, got it.
It was good at first. Now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Chuckles goes to fight Lark. Chuckles. Come, my child soldier. I will steal your child soldier's souls and then send them to fight back. Me and Chuckles would get along, though. Amazingly so. It will be done. By the way, you are probably the worst Jarl I know. Alright, let's move. Let's move. Thank
Spell
you.
looks dangerous.
It is dangerous now. Back off. Unless he's the hero of Kavash, use a brush to skip to the end of the game. What? Alright, again, this is one of those things where the guy who designed the mod made Falkreath look great. Unfortunately, he didn't think about some of the other repercussions therein. So, moving back out to the lovers, or sorry, the Lady's Stone. More souls for the Blood God. Lark has become a soul merchant. Not really a soul merchant, I've become an enchantment savant. Because I make I'm now going to be producing a lot of... I'm going to capture a lot of souls, and I'm going to use that to enchant a lot of stuff. And since I have mods that allow me, that have so much more stuff I can make in Blacksmith, basically it kind of gets into this sort of loop where I go out, find a bandit, I kill bandits, collect soul, run back, enchant item, or make enchant item, increasing my enchanting skills, run out of items to enchant, level up smithing to be able to improve quality, to improve what I can make new better gear. New better gear needs enchantment. Go back out, get more souls. Let this cycle repeat for a bit. And suddenly I will have such broken material. You have committed crimes against Skyrim people. Wink. You have to pay a fine. Lowers the bounty. Yeah, because the reason I didn't get like 1,000 bounties because it only counted as assault, which is weird. Somebody saw that and reported it to the guard that I committed assault, but they didn't report the full-on murders, which is funny to me. Because I probably was like, did you see him murder those Thalmor? The Thalmor? Oh, you sure did assault them. Please take for... The Nine Divines bless me this day, for I can now collect Thalmor souls. Hey, Chuckle.
Doesn't concern you, citizen.
What are you doing?
Taking this man to be interrogated.
What'd you do?
He has knowledge of a cult of Talos. He will tell us what we need to know, or he will die. Choice is his. Now get out of my way.
Hey. What's wrong with worshipping Talos?
Man. And it's also illegal. A faithful Imperial citizen would know.
But Talos is the guy.
You wish to confess?
You got me. I believe in
And
Talos.
so you will die a heretic's death.
This is where the fun begins. It was at that moment she realized, not only do I believe in Talos, I am Talos. Burn, heretic. Yes, I did just behold the Thalmor. And now, because I want to add insult to injury, come, let's kill those comrades of yours. We've got time. Time for more war crimes. Hey, I'm not technically at war with the Thalmor, so it's not a war crime now, is it? And it's never a war crime the first time.
This doesn't concern you, citizen.
Hey, I was just bringing your buddy. You were carrying the axe wrong. Anyway, by the way,
Walk away.
Mr. Thalmore Business, could you check down that way? 1,000 gold bounty. That means we gotta kill all the witnesses, including that saber-toothed tiger? Ah, crap, I contracted Whitbane. Anyway, do I still have the bounty? One-handed. General stats, crime. I'm sorry, dude. You're the last witness. It's a shame, but now my bounty just dropped down to 40. I don't know how that gets reported. It seems so weird to me, but, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, back to Foul Creek to pay the bounty and then enchant the next item. Although in watching this, am I the villain or him? Whoa, fellas, why am I aggroing the whole town? Why am I aggroing the whole town? They're all coming! Well, I get it, they just wanted to kill him too.
Crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
They're just gonna have to keep doing. I just keep coming back with more Thalmor corpses, and they're like, pay the 40 gold and get the heck out of here. Yes, sir! Just like Boethia would have wanted. Ooh, I'm gonna get them ebony mail. That ebony mail looks sweet! I'm surprised they all just started running out after me. Hey, Lark, what do you think of the History of Everything podcast geopolitical videos? I like them. It actually helps me keep track of like certain countries and stuff that normally I don't look at the news for, and so I'm like, hey, this is useful. This is useful to moi. Fortified destruction, smithing, magical regeneration. Maybe I don't get you just yet. Imperial bracers, fortified magic smith. I gotta get some more.
Why have taxes not come in from Granite Hill? We should send some guards down there.
Oh no, it's Are you sure? Are you sure that's what some of these look like? There we go. That's better.
Very well. But when their emissary
Resist
arrives,
frost.
I want words.
That's a useful spell. We'll use that. That's useful to me.
Every time you get a new war report, Dr.
There we go. That Thalmor soul finally did something useful.
Procuring supplies is a guessing game. Weapons.
Our survivors live to tell that tale. Yeah. I just like automatically on instinct. Anytime I see Thalmor, I'm just like, kill. Because I like to think like the lore for this dude right here is his parents, if not died in the Great War, definitely fought in it, and so he would not be fans of the Thalmor. Then again, you find me someone in Skyrim, Cyrodiil, High Rock, or Hammerfell that is a fan of the Thalmor. Freaking elf Nazis. Because nobody likes the Thalmor. Not even the old Mary. The High Elves are like, hey man, we don't know about these guys. How close am I? Not even. Let me guess, you killed more time.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
And here I was, wondering where I was going to get the next soul from. And here you are, ready to just make a donation, but I am a generous demigod. You may leave right now, and I shall let you live.
Nice try, but you don't scare me.
Alright, you want to be a weapon, or do you want to be a piece of armor? Alright. Are you starting to realize the problem there, bruv? Are you starting to realize? Brain swelled and then died! I'll take that helmet though, that's not that helmet. An Asuma trench knife. I don't think that's what Asuma carried, but okay, I'll yoink it. And the best part is I didn't even get a bounty for that one. Alright, back to Fall Priest. Gotta enchant the next piece of equipment. Lark for Skyrim President. I'm running for Skyrim Emperor.
Did you see a dog out there?
I've been invested so many times today. This is the first time they're actually procking that quest. No, some wolves, but no dogs.
The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it.
Nope, I haven't seen it.
Guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here outside.
Alright, jeez. He says that like he hasn't arrested me twice. What's up, dude?
Try not to judge Valkyrie too harshly, visitor.
Too late. Already judging it. Because they believe the Thalmor brought back their moons, but they mean shifty stuff, shenanigans. I know they did because they basically like popped in like bios during like a solar eclipse or something equivalent like that, and they bamboozled them. But still, they don't treat the Khajiits particularly well. And
I think you might be sick.
oh yeah, that's right. I also got to cure myself.
I serve under Jarl.
Nah, yeah, that's great. I want to use the table. Give me the table. Get out of my way. I'm gonna enchant this. Gotta give you good shock enchantment, 13 damage, I like it. And now we need to rename it, because you can't just be the Blade Sword. We gotta give you a good strong name. Good strong name. What to call a lightning katana? What was Dante's brother in Devil May Cry? Virgil. There we go. Oh, with Steve? Call it Steve. There we go, Steve's Bane. You're in better watch. The Steve Bane. Oh yeah, we're cooking with gas now. There are a lot of other provinces, excluding the Khajiit, don't like Thalmor for different reasons. Even the High Elves don't like Thalmor. Yeah, I can imagine why. Because the Thalmor suck! Do you think the Dragonborn could drink a Tyranid soul? Okay, so here's the distinction here. When I collect stuff with the Black Star, I'm not drinking the soul. I'm collecting it. When I kill a dragon, I literally consume its soul. So I wouldn't be able to consume the soul of a Tyranid if one popped out, because it's not a dragon. With that being said, though, I will say, I could probably shove their souls into soul gems. You can You can rename weapons. Yeah, you can rename weapons. Sometimes, if it's something I'm actually going to be using for a while, I personally... Am I going to have another moment here?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
I wonder who's going to fill the soul gem next. I thought it was going to be a bandit, but no, it's going to be a man who doesn't know he's not supposed to talk shit to his betters.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
I'm going to make armor out of you. Now, this is your one warning. Back off.
I don't have to take that from you.
I'm taking your soul, boy. No. Hold still for me. Thank you. Now, what have we learned today?
I'll show you the real fight.
So far, you're not impressing me. The finesse, cut his head off without removing the helmet. That takes skill. Gold ingot, poison, Bosmer reinforced quick. Ooh! I might have to use that. Not bad, not bad. This is a Dragonborn sitcom at this point. I did kill him with Steve. I killed him with Steve. Now anyway. Back to it. What can I say? What can I say? They line themselves up for you. Barbecue or flash, my favorite. I know Wood Elves generally don't like the Thalmor because of how they're being treated. Yeah. They look at the Wood. They look down on the Wood Elves, though the Wood Elves I think are kind of sweet. Okay, I need reinforced moonstone. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to come by, unless. Dwarven metal ingot, ebony ingot. I need moonstone. Orculum. Quick. What are that's? Oh, that's Quicksilver. Oh. Here now. I want to keep the reinforced one. All right, there we go. Hold on, pause. You needed corundum? You lied to me. Liar! Oh. Let me check something real quick, see if the mana makes it so that I still need the smithing enchantment for contemporary enchantment. So yeah, I'll go ahead and enchant it. I might find something else nicer a little bit later on, but for right now I'm going a heavy armor build. So we're going to take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. Don't lose it. It's going to happen eventually. What an entrepreneurial soul merchant do of so many soul vessels throw themselves out? I mean, they're donating themselves at this point. I can't help it. The Thalmor, okay, I actively irritate them. But to have a thief and then a shit-talking orc come after me, it's kind of like, clearly, I am destined to make this. So now the boy gets to, now this orc, who talks so much shit, gets to enchant for eternity. Or rather, he gets his Rotten the Soul Cairn for eternity, while his essence powers my new helmet, the one he previously wore. It's beautiful. Not sure how I feel about the one. I think the other one looked better. Do I still have blood on my... I do. Yeah, this... With the armor I'm wearing, it may not be the smoothest look, but it'll do. It'll do. Literally, Ranger, that's literally what happened. So it's like the third time I've had to go back, enchant a piece of equipment, and then head back out. If I'm lucky, I'll find a reinforced Bosmore chess piece, because that'll blend in better with this. Oh boy, I was feeling a little hungry. Where is he? There he is. Come down. I said, come down. Land on you. Okay, fine. If you're not going to fight me, I'm just going to keep going, alright? Let's see what other random stuff I aggro on the way over. Oh no, it's a boomer. Oh man, that sounds like a boomer. Yeah, boomer. But I like the boomers. They're a great faction. Bunny! Suck it, Kine! That's what you get for sicking your dryad on me while I was doing the Divine's work. Oh gosh, if someone hasn't made a I Snore Mary Rabbit mod, they need to. They absolutely have to. I actually had a buddy, Forrest, who went to a Ren fair, and he dressed as a knight with a blood on his neck with a rabbit doll attached to it. And he was apparently the most popular person there, and it's not hard to see why. I think I might have to go through and like cut through the mountains. Also, I'm afraid if I keep traveling the roads, I'm going to aggro more of them. Unless the dragon ran away and the dragon didn't want to didn't even try. You know what, I respect it. Looks down, sees dragon, one's like, not even acknowledging it, just ignoring it. Which, fair. I want to keep my soul too. Okay, I keep getting closer to this shack. What's going on over here? Moss Mother Cavern. Oh, Hunter's Rest. It's a hunting cabin. Alright. See if I can make anything. Let's see. Rabbit haunch. Gotta cook that rabbit. Probably another 10 plus years and we won't get to see other provinces to visit, like Alinor, Valenwood, and elsewhere. Yeah, I think the main reason they're hesitant to do that outside of a larger game is because most people prefer to stay in human provinces or human-run provinces because that's more familiar, that's more the norm, which is kind of why Morrowind stood out so much, because it would not have been the obvious choice. Then Cyrodiil and Skyrim, they kind of went back on track. If Skyrim adds those rabbits from For Honor April Fool's event, it would laugh my ass off. Yeah, but you know where that's from originally? It's from the Monty Python. It's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And did someone shoot an arrow at me? Oh no, it was a. I need lesser souls too, so. And now, you too shall die. What a senseless waste of arachnid life. I don't know why they always frostbite spiders and wolves just aggro, just attack everything they can get their paws and legs on. Everyone, look at the dragon! Or salted pork. It reminds me of this one meme when Tyranids are attacking the guard position. The Cadians, what the hell is that? The Catachans, breakfast! And That I think that encapsulates the different fighting styles perfectly. Alright, so let's see. What do we got going on here? Oh, hello, sir. No. You're not good enough to keep. However, since I'm not stealing your soul, I'm going to use your body. Rise! Rise! Now go in there and go take care of business, young man. Young man, go kill your comrades. Thank you. Since most of these are orcs, if I recall correctly, I'm going to be using ice since they won't have a resistance to it. Because that's the problem with a lot of bandits being Nords. They actually have They have a bit of a resistance to frost. There we go. That one should be grateful their souls are even considered greater souls for some reason beyond standing. It's true. Buddy, take the stairs. Idiot. Did you just call me puny? What's the matter? You don't like it? You don't like it? An Eastern Dwemer axe. Interesting. Well, you were no help. You know what? You disgust me. Get out of here. You have been replaced. Rise and do better than the last guy. Got an Orcish greatsword, steel sword, and another Bosmer reinforced one. But I'm not into the feathers.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Are you hiding from me? That's just cute. Yeah, I'd groan if he was my ally too, buddy. Alright, Mr. Top Knot, let's come in and take care of this. Frozen orc ice cream. Delicious. The cold actually bothered him anyway. Good one, Rodan. Good one. Rodan. Can't have rigor mortis if your corpse was frozen to death. Exactly. We preserve the body, or we cremate it. We truly offer a wonderful service here. Oh, so this is an orcolum mine. And they got mead. Can't go wrong with mead. Oh, an expert lock. Great. This is either going to have something really cool in it, or it's going to have, like, a lockpick and something really obnoxious and stupid. One of the bandits ran away in fear. You're a tough customer. What can I say? Spell tome Leech Seed. Vest a living target with poison spores for 10 seconds. When the caster falls below full health, spore absorbs 5 points of health per second. That could be useful. Let's try it. Poor guy has a migraine. Anyway, first thing first, I need your soul. Oh, too close! Get in there, big man. Ah, there it is. Oh crap!
It's nothing.
Yeah, that spell probably would have worked if he didn't do so much damage so quickly. So that's a problem. Oh, brother. Oh, but he can't win them all. But again, you were no help. Well, looks like the sweet spot's about the same location. Nothing ibuprofen can't fix. Wasn't very effective, yeah, because it's like 5 healths a second, which I was in close enough threshold for him to get a kill, to get a execution on, and because of that, it basically negated everything, which is a bit of a bummer. But hey, I still get the spell. But we're just going to be going at this with a different strat this time. First, we fortify. Then we get ready. Where did I put Soul Trap? There it is. It's alphabetized. I'm an idiot. Then we get dangerous. Yes. Yes. This is gonna hurt you a lot. We're gonna absorb that stamina so you can't do any more of them fancy attacks. Alright, get in there. That's right. Get him. I see, get him. Not bad, old boy, not bad. Excellent. Not a bad Warhammer. Fortunately, it's pretty heavy. Heroic Imperial Boots. Yes, please. Alright, anything else down here worth taking? I mean, I could mine the Orculum, but nah. I really don't like the look of a lot, like the Orcish armor. I mean, it's okay, but yeah. Well, this might have some use, have something useless in it, like the live-action Snow and White. Well, another job well done. Or, to quote one of our favorite movies, another happy landing. Alright. We did it, and now we get to go and report back. Very good. It feels good to be so accomplished. I just love it. It's 3 p.m. and everyone's just coming out of the tavern? Man, rough town.
Did you see a hound on the road?
I'm not talking to you yet. Not talking to you, though I might have to just to get you to shut up. Alright, moving on. Alright, first let's chat with you.
Good to see you. Teach them to stop paying me. Here,
Speaking of pay...
have a reward for your service. You know what? I like you.
Oh.
You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
I am. However... Yeah, I'm gonna need like I'm gonna need a lot more in the terms of finances to buy that. But in the meantime, anything disenchant? No. So let's begin the enchantment process. Not sure how much longer I'm gonna have this, so might as well go ahead and give it something to work with.
Why have taxes not coming from
Boost stamina. It's been a while since I boosted stamina. Alright. What to do next? Alchemy, not enough to even boost anything. Sneak, light armor, archery, one-handed. Dual wielding, no. Maces, swords. Grievous wound. Fangs. Okay, nothing that's striking me out is like I have to get that right now over there. Smithing, though, this is an interesting ability. Armor padding. This is a cool part of the mod. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
We should send some guards down there.
What do you think is the hardest thing to fight in Skyrim? Okay, the hardest thing to fight. That's a good question. Draugr Deathlord can be particularly nasty because they can shout, because the tougher ones can shout you down, and if you get when you get forced down, you're stuck in the animation, and because you're stuck in the animation, they can wail on you. But in terms of like some of those things, I would say giants can be pretty rough to fight because, particularly early on, like they can just send you into outer space and you just got to deal with it if you don't like it. And let me tell you, I don't like it. Let me get my steel. I want the steel regular gauntlets. There we go. And gonna get some other things going for me. Leather padding. Now this can't be enchanted as much, but it gives a little bit of padding below. And it's a little bit of help here and there. And a little goes a long way, as the saying goes. So let's go ahead and equip you. And that just goes right under the armor. Exquisite. Ours giants are 5 Draugr Deathlords. Yep, because when we get to higher levels, you will see them spam so many Deathlords, it's not even funny. But now what to do? I definitely need to grind some more at in the blacksmith, because I'm not going to be able to unlock any of the new stuff to make unless I start grinding out there. Yeah, Skyrim's NASA program. It's like what's actually weird is the Elder Scrolls did have sort of a space program with like with the Empire with their moth ships. However, I don't think the current dynasty has moth ships. Imperial sword. Created that and. It's tempting to make. Oh, so tempting. Just gonna make I can make a bunch of eye patches. Could make a bunch of gold earrings. Let's see. Maybe I just need to do the old tried and tested method and make it just a bunch of iron daggers. Yep. Tried and tested. Need to find a pallet of mine, like the closet I have of Breton armor. I actually I don't know if it's active or not, but I used to have a. What was it called? Yeah. A Sigmarite War Priest armor. That was pretty cool. Don't think it's still active though, but it looks sweet. I have a question. Can you explain the Bible verse where it said, "Don't put evil before your eyes"? A lot of people justify it as a way to call entertainment evil. I'd have to look at the verse specifically in context, but also it kind of depends. Like when a lot of people like you, when you look at like your people like LED, when they say like, "Oh, entertainment, it's evil," or certain degrees of entertainment are evil, I'm kind of like, is it though? Is it? Because if you're willing to look at something like like something as simple as like Mario and go, "Oh, that's of the devil," then I'm going to just say, "You're not too bright, are you?" Just them the brakes. Alright. What next? What next to do? I could start the companions. Go ahead, get my werewolf on. Or I could, let's see. I won't start the Imperial quest line until I get to level 20. But I could also do the Thieves Guild quests. I could do lots of stuff. But I'm gonna need to make money. So you know, I'm already here. Let's do the companions. Found the pig armor set mod for my Germanic gameplay. Pig mod. Do you become Porkins the Unholy? Also be nice to have a place to crash and white run whenever.
At it again. Come on, watch the foot.
Holy crap. She's going at it with fist and he's had enough. He's going in with the sword. Whoa! Settle down there, Ayala. They're your friends, remember? Whoa! Okay. Thought they were gonna get hostile towards me.
But I still hear the call of the plant. We all do. It is our burden to bear.
What's going on over here?
We can overcome. Half my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily. Leave that to me.
What were you talking about there?
A stranger comes to our home.
I would like to join the companions.
Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit. Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
Oh, hey!
Nobody's masterpiece. Last I checked, we had some empty beds in your basket for those with a fire burning in their hearts. Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outside.
Oh, hey, I'm Thane.
Come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart and their arm.
Fair enough.
How are you in battle, boy?
I have a lot to learn. Let's be frank.
That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do. Aye.
Thanks, P-chan. All right, let's go. Come on, Vilkas. Come on. Let's go. So what we gotta do next? Little does Vilkas realize I have enchanted weapons. Oops, too soon. I'm doing all right, Michael. I'm doing all right.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
I'll try and make it quick.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy.
How'd you like getting electrocuted?
You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us.
That has a thief's soul inside my sword. Did you enjoy it?
Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland and have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
I'm a dragonborn. Gonna eat this into the fire.
What brings you here?
Hey, dude, how you doing?
I'm guessing you're the newcomer.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. Don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Be a rebel, alright.
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly.
Then
And I'm
teach
not to
me.
serve them. My name is Yorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
Well, I'm not sure about Tamriel, but probably in Skyrim.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the harbinger.
Not gonna lie, werewolf powers are better than vampire powers. At least werewolf, there are no drawbacks. There are some drawbacks. They're just not as obvious. For one, you can't get restful sleep anymore, and so you don't get the benefits of sleep, which can be rough. But most people don't even take the time to sleep in the game, so not really bothered. Also, people constantly it's like, "Oh, you've been tending to your hounds. You smell like wet dog." They make those comments. But I actually have a mod that has added some of the cons to that. Like, if it's a full moon, I will turn into a werewolf. It's more fun to play werewolf or vampire. I had more fun playing. Tell you what, this campaign will probably go vampire, at least for a little bit, just so I can show you some of the nonsense you can get into with a modded vampire run through. Alright. I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, do you?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Yeah, sure, okay.
That's a good man.
Why does Jordan look like a smithing god? Because he is. Blessed by the Aedra, such was his smithing talent. Zenithar prides himself in the creations of Yorlin Greymane. I'm a werewolf enjoyer, but I'm curious about Lark's vampire mod. Yeah, we'll see about it when we get there. Maybe after we get started and I get the vampire and I get the werewolf stuff, I'll start looking into going full vampire. It's kind of sad, too, because I like the Dawn Guard, but you guys will get to see what I'm talking about eventually.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Actually, I could join the Dawn Guard and still go vampire at a certain point, but we'll see how that works. I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
Not to brag, but I have all of my internal organs.
Training in the yard with Vilkis.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite the thrashing.
Don't let Vilkis catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkis in a real fight?
I'm not going to hurt his pride anymore, so I'm going to say I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course.
Why are you looking? What are you looking up at?
Show this new blood where the rest of the world sleep.
Hey, dude.
What? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Lead the way, old boy. It's a little dark in here. Hold on, I'll help you out with that.
Skjor and Aela like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best.
You can pretty much describe the entirety of the companions. They can be difficult and tease, but they're good people.
I
Yeah.
hope we keep you. This could be a rough life.
Skyrim players with restful sleep versus Skyrim players that don't need restful sleep.
Tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. All right, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aela if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkis might have things for you to do. Good luck.
I have a different mod for Serrano. You'll see it.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do,
You're damn right I am!
Whiterun hold. Nothing we can't handle.
All right. What should I do?
The Falmer. There have been reports of them
Oh.
attacking people at night.
I'll take care of
I need
it.
you to be counted on. Do what must be done.
In the name of Ysgramor, I shall bring them down. But okay, so good question from Michael. I'm curious how Zoroastrianism lost to Islam in the first place, considering they were the dominant faith at the time of the Sassanids. Okay, so good question. And Zoroastrianism was very much widespread. Pretty much everywhere that was in Persian dominion had Zoroastrianism as sort of the main language. There were other languages, but a couple things you got to understand about Zoroastrianism. while Zoroastrianism did spread, it wasn't like Christianity, where it's like, hey, go out and spread the faith. The Sassanids and the Achaemenian Persians before them were very much of the, hey, if you want to convert to Zoroastrianism, great, but we're not going to put as much emphasis on it as we otherwise might. But then came Islam. Now here's the thing. Islam didn't just pop out one day and just conquer everything because it was easy to do. So what happened is there was a great war between the Byzantine Empire, Eastern Rome, and the Sassanids. They had a big, massive army. The Sassanids swept across Rome. They took Egypt. They took the Levant. They had basically won until Emperor Heraclea basically rallied the empire, came in, retook everything, pushed the Sassanids out in a big old war, and both sides were just destroyed and exhausted. And then out came the rightly guided caliphs out of a unified Arabia to prey on the two weakened factions. The Byzantines quickly lost Egypt and the Levant, and basically everything that wasn't Asia Minor and Greece. The Sassanids just got steamrolled because they were kind of on the losing end of the last war, and so they had such little resistance. And now, here's the thing. Islam, by the old traditions, consider two faiths to be, in particular, protected. You have Christianity and Judaism. They are protected to an extent because they are considered people of the book. And so when they conquered the Persian Empire, if you were Christian or Jew, you were given the opportunity to become a dhimmi. And, ooh, what's this? Frick you, Kennerith! But yeah, as I was saying, so you get the opportunity to become a dhimmi, which means you get to keep your religion as long as you agree not to spread it, and you pay taxes and basically be submitted to the Muslim rulers. However, if you aren't a Christian or basically what they consider to be a people of the book, dhimmi status isn't offered, and you basically have the choice to convert or die. And so the Zoroastrians, by that logic, they either had to flee for the foothills, or they had to convert, or they were killed. So that's the thing. Now, Islam did sort of bend, Muslim rulers did sort of bend the dhimmi rule when they got to India, because there were just so many Hindus that they couldn't feasibly kill them all when they conquered it. So they changed a bit of the rules so they can also collect that the jizya, the tax on dhimmis. The subject has me wishing should go Assassin's Creed 1, lest old Ubi use the research on the historic era you're playing in. Oh boy, here we go. Where is he? I know you're there somewhere. That'll teach you. Alright, where was I? The Sword of Islam isn't exactly a great name for the guy, because he literally was just kicking on a guy that was already down, so it was really that impressive to begin with. I mean, it's still an impressive conquest, but you have to understand how it was feasible. Because if they had attacked before the Great War between the Byzantines and the Sassanids, the armies of Islam would have been repulsed. At least on paper, they would have been repulsed. But it was just at the right time, and I imagine that there were probably a lot of Persians that when Islam came in, they was like, we already lost a war against Rome, and now these Muslim invaders came in. I don't know. They're going to be the choice between convert to Islam or die being a Zoroastrian. I'm not sure. I forget what the name for the Aru Mazda, I think, is the name of the Zoroastrian god. I'm not sure Aru Mazda is any better than Allah. Heck, I'll switch over to Allah. I imagine that was the thought process of some people. which even the Mongols also did because they were also too many people for them to realistically get rid of them with their numbers. You also got to consider the Mongols weren't really big into, oh, we got ourselves a Falmer, we do. There's snow elves. Let's melt them. Oh, no, that's a skeever. I thought it was a crouching Falmer hag. I need to get my eyes checked. Most Zoroastrians are in India these days. I thought there was like some like in Africa, but yeah, Zoroastrianism is greatly reduced. But yeah, the Mongolians just weren't big on forcing religion. It's like they practiced something I believe called Tengariism, and they're just like, yeah, we're going to worship our own thing. If you want to, great, but we're not really going to pressure you. And the thing is, for the Mongolian rulers in the Persian region, it made more sense to convert to Islam. Hey, bud, how you doing? Get told. Hey, would you like to kill your own kin? You would? How convenient for me. Like, I'm thinking about making my if you're from Ferrana a Jew. Would it be better if she was a demi, or would she be a crypto Jew? Here's the thing. In ancient and medieval Islamic societies, if you're a Jew or a Christian, you're not fighting in the army. You're not. You might be an allied army fighting alongside a Muslim army and be Christian or Jewish, but if you are a part of the Muslim army, you are not you're not a Jewish. Because that's the thing. If you're a Muslim, you're supposed to be fighting in the army. That's how you serve the state. If you're a Christian or a Jew, your goal is to pay jizya to the state or your lord or whoever. Because that's the thing. Like, you don't fight, you stay here. Because the idea was they didn't want their subservient population to get good at martial prowess. They wanted the Muslims to be the one to continue to hold on to that martial prowess. And in the U.S., that's about it. Yeah, there's a few Zoroastrians running around in the U.S. But it's kind of sad that it actually is to a degree still in Iran. But the thing is, in Iran, they can't advertise that they're Zoroastrian, so a lot of them are Zoroastrian either in secret, but then again, some of those people are just Zoroastrians because they're Persian nationalists, rather than that they have any real belief in Zoroastrianism. But hey, happy to answer questions. Always fun. And what fungal festivities are in here? Not again! Let's see. I can soul trap a few of them. They'll have lesser souls. Speaking of Mongolia, I need to unlock mine, so I'm going to do that for Honor this whole season. Gotta do it. I actually haven't unlocked Afira either, simply, not Afira, I've unlocked Afira, Hatun, simply because Hatun is not my playstyle, though I love the character concept and design. I know it may not work out well for me. Alright, boys. Oops. So, back to Steve's Bane. I set fire to the Falmer. Oof! We're in the danger zone! On the plus side, I lost some weight for that. There we go. Alright. We survived another day. Don't want any more Charuses hatching. Those things are nasty. Since I'm here, and I know I'm going to be swinging my sword a good bit, let's go ahead and use some poison. Well, I noticed that in the hearts and the Arc Survival 4 DLC, it said the Third Persian Empire or national focus was when Parthia also existed. It's sort of a weird thing, like Persia, or rather Iran, was always the more popular and more successful state. Parthia was able to overthrow the... Shoot, I'm about to die. Ooh, close. Like I say, these things are nasty little fuckers. Yeah, like I say, that poison is nasty. Yeah, man, you deal with that. That ain't healthy. That just ain't healthy. Get out of my way, I'm casting magic. You think I'm not dealing with one of them hunters? But yeah, Parthia is never considered to be as successful as Persia, because they look back at Persia, like particularly Achaemenid, like back when it was back when it was at its real zenith at its height, and the people like Darius and Cyrus, Xerxes. Persia was the empire. And so Parthia, while respected, just isn't the same. What's the matter, Snow Elf? Can't handle the cold? That's what I thought. And wasn't the Parthians ruled by a Greek dynasty via one Alexander the Great's generals? I don't think that you're thinking of Parthia. I think you're thinking of Bactria. But I could be wrong. I don't think the Parthians, though, were led by Greeks. Oh, no! I'm in trouble now. I am in so much trouble. At this level, ooh, that ain't good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, he's got some nasty poison, too. Okay, the Centurion sort of glitched out there. Well, if you won't kill him, then maybe I will. Thank goodness he glitched out. Woo! Because when these things want to, they can be an absolute monster. But I get a Grand Soul Gem out of him, so hey. Pretty much worth the price of admission, in my opinion. But yeah, you know what, we're quick saving because I don't think I'm going to get that lucky again. I think it's funny that arrows even affect him. Well, keep in mind, I have a demon that was shooting demon arrows at him, so that's got to count for something. Is there anything down in here? A fish! Nice. Like cheesing those guys. Cheesing is fun. Cheese for the cheese god. To Skyrim! Whew. Oh, yeah. Seleucid Empire. Because, yeah, the successor states of Alexander, you had Macedonia, obviously, you had Ptolemaic Egypt, the Seleucids, and Bactria. Whew! What a day. What a day. All the Falmer blood. Will it ever wash off? I don't know. Did I just hear a beggar?
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Alright, dude.
Yes, yes. Find
Good to see the tree looking fine again. No thanks to Kinnereth. Oddly, this tree is dedicated to her. She irritates me. She always will. Or I go find Farkas and let him know I did as I was asked. He's upstairs. Just so used to him being downstairs. The more I found more blood, the better. The fun gets, absolutely. And if I get the chance to kill some... Dude, you are always picking fights with people. Or is it because everyone's picking your fights with you because you're... You know, I'm not going to finish that.
Igor says that I have the strength of Isgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
If you say so.
I expected no less of you. And once again, you have not disappointed.
I had another job that I did. Alright, looking for it.
Igor was looking for you earlier.
That's great. That's not what I asked you.
He just said he needed to talk to you before we do anything else.
Oh, fine.
Making him angry. But there is some work for you if you want it.
Skewer's right there, so I probably don't want to insult him right to his dang face. Alright, let's chat.
There you are. I did. Your time, it seems, has come.
What do you want me to do?
Last week, a scholar came to us. Said he knew where we could find another fragment.
Woo!
Seemed a fool to me. He's right. The honor of the companions demand that we seek him out.
Alright.
This is a simple errand. The time is right for it to be your trial. Carry yourself with honor. You'll become a true companion. Farkas will be your shield sibling on this mission. He'll answer any questions you have. Try not to disappoint, or to get him killed.
Alright, I'll try. Okay, Farkas.
I hope you've readied yourself.
I did.
So I'm told. Let's see if you impress.
I pick on a show. Alright, I'll meet you at Dustman's Care.
Don't delay, shield brother.
What does it mean to delay, really? At the end of the day, aren't we all just delaying? I believe Heidegger once... maybe you guys don't care. Skewer, my brother. Yeah, I do love Skewer. I sure hope nothing bad happens to him and he lives a long, happy, eventful life. That, kids, is called foreshadowing.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
I'm here to sell crap.
Everything's... Take a look.
Okay, you can have that. I don't be carrying that around. Imperial boots. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. But if I got this, I don't need this. I'll hold on to those. I might get this matching set for those eventually. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were broke. Maybe you got some enchantments I can make use of. Destruction, alteration. Light armor skill. Not quite what I'm looking for. I'd be more interested in heavy armor stuff, actually. How about weapons? Got anything fun? No, so you're worthless to me. Bye.
Come back.
I'll be back when you have money. Alright. Let's talk to the Imperial down here. She might have some stuff worth disenchanting.
Got some good people. The finest weapons and armor.
Mm-hmm. Shock resistance. Interesting. Alright, anything else? Ooh, nice. Alright. We'll take the shock resistance.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
If nothing else, it's worth something. I prefer something like fire resistance because that's far more common. Does no one else want to give me something good to disenchant? No one? Shame. Wait, no, not you. There we go. Magicka, smithing, shock resistance. Gotta keep grinding that enchantment. Now, if anyone any filthy mage tries to electrocute me, they're gonna have a harder time. Alright, we're back out. What's up, dude? Yeah, we might be able to make it over there. This could be tough, because the silver hand on this mission can actually be pretty challenging, because some of them you'll just down with a few strikes. Some are actually true challengers. What's this dude doing out roaming around? You a hunter?
Need something?
Yes. Oh, you're that wood elf hunter that... Oh, good luck. Surprised the mud crab survived. That mud crab went flying. Fire and Frights may just roll out every time. Now let's see if we can steal from the giant without him getting mad. Or them getting mad. Of course, it's an expert chest. I just want to see if I can disenchant, if I have anything good in here that I can disenchant. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh crap! Fine.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
I think some disinfectant could help you.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
It's a good thing that Meridia's sword is actually freaking amazing. Yeah, but every time, it's like, no, that can't be there. It's not possible. But it is possible. Why her of all the Daedra? She's actually one of the Daedra that's actually somewhat chill. Because then you have others like a Molag Ball, which is just yeesh. My cabbages! Felt obligated to say that. Alright, there you are, bud.
We should keep moving.
All
Until
right.
next time.
We'll save the small talk. At least the silver blood should have some pretty good magical tools on it. Let's see how far we can get here. A new hand touches your bollocks. How dare you! Alright, now Farkas, I'm going to be doing some magic. I'm hoping we can be chill about the whole thing. Can we be chill about it?
Lightly.
I'm going to switch to this just because I know it's going to be more effective on the Draugr. Actually, if I'm going to be going full fire build, we get the lighter out. There we go. Come now, Farkas. We have undead to slay.
Around the burial stones. I don't want to haul you back to your master.
Oh, a Draugr right. Ooh, that can't be right. Oh, they were trying to cool him off. That was a bit interesting. That was a little interesting there. Hey, buddy. You know what you need? I'm gonna lie to him.
Gods, I feel like I could crush a giant's head like.
And I don't know. Maybe you could. Anyway, we need a little extra muscle in here, so we're going to get that right back in. Alright, we keep moving. You never know what else is going to be behind there. Ooh, free dragonfly. At least in Oblivion, it was a must-take on ghost enemies, but in Skyrim, not so much. Oh, about solar weapons. Yeah, solar weapons are pretty darn useless. I actually got excited when I first saw them because I thought very much like, ooh, I should be able to do something cool with this. And then to find out they're really not that good.
Old Lord's sacrifice place. Be careful around here. Let's look for a way to open the bars.
Gee, I wonder what this might do. Oh no! That was just me with... You doing okay, man? You seem to be grimacing more lately. Hey, Farkas, could you be a pal and not tell the others about this?
No worries. Just sit tight. I'll find a release. What was that?
Ah, gee, I wonder what that was.
Which one is that?
Doesn't matter. Where's that armor? Guys.
It's a good thing I have that mod that gives him the armor. Because when I first did this, he didn't have it on. So I was kind of like, what are you talking about? This is just regular steel. And, oh my gosh, Farkas is a werewolf! Who would have seen this coming? That is so wild and crazy. You're just not going to talk to me at all, are you? No respect. The cure disease potions I will take.
I hope I didn't scare you.
I'm good.
It's a blessing given to some of us. We could be like wild beasts. Fearsome.
Except for that one quest with the bear mauling problem. Curse you kind!
Oh no. Only the Circle have the beast blood. Prove your honor to be a companion. Eyes on the prey, not the horizon. We should keep moving. Still the Trogger to worry about.
Yep. And, you got anything useful? Worthless. What's wild is, like, the first thing for Hawk Feathers is, like, cure disease, so you don't have to mix it into a potion. It's just ready to go. Time to start to save on weight. We're going to see what all these ingredients do. No. I just ate 10 pounds worth of ingredients. I have issues. That doesn't explain dog smell. Literally, like they will comment. Like if you become a werewolf, they will comment when you. Oh shoot! You try and pull that on me? Why I gotta? Where's my right? Gotta use frost because it hurts their stamina too. Always time for money. Alright, ooh, impulse tool, that's important. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on. Anyone else want to try me? Nah, that's what I thought. Hold on. This one thinks he can fool us. You're sadly mistaken.
Come on.
Get in there, guys. I believe in it.
I fought worse than you.
Get a little crowd in here, don't you boys think? Ooh, what is that you had? Hold on. A silver Nodachi. Ooh. Tempting, tempting. What's the matter? Can't handle a little bad mouthing? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Thanks for the solar ingot, morons. Raiding with the Huns? Hope you got that Mongolian throat singing going on. Oh, it's a master level? Yeah, we're not getting in there. Yeah, that just ain't happening. I will be yoinking that, though. Alright. See anything crazy going on down here? No? Okay. Gotta get as much healing as I can get. No, no. Climb up, darn you! Ah. Alright. Almost missed one. Gotta stay magical. There we go. Now it's over here. Glad I checked. But am I glad I Slovak? I've got another one sleeping. Wake up, buddy. It's time to actually go to the afterlife, you filthy heathens. Sure. Oh, come on. That was too heavy. Let's see. What else can I drop? Got a lot of iron ingots, but I'm saving that for smithing. I know. I'll get sloshed. You got this right, Farkas? I was just toasting a few boys back here. Oh, come on, big man. Come on. You gotta believe in yourself. Don't stop believing. You killed my white. Now I need a new one. You'll have to do. It's hard to get good help these days. Really is. Alright, wake up, buddy. I know you're not sleeping. Come on. Heavy armor, that could definitely be useful. Alteration, restoration. Make sure it was a skeleton. Fuck. I was trying. Good to have you back, barbarian. Ooh, almost got that there. So let's see. Raised undead are created with 100% extra attack speed, 50% extra move speed, and fading over 60 seconds. That could be good in a pinch. I'll spec a little bit more into the necromancy. A little bit late, but I'll have to wait for the full boost next time. I sense trouble. Yep, this is about to get ugly. Alright, that chest. Come on. Wake up. Dammit. Come on. Losing my mind over here. Lockpicking. The thing that levels up, the more I fail at it. I'm not sure that was entirely worth it. I was thinking about a different corner. Alright, move it out. Call dibs on the ribcage. You can hack the ribcage, you know what? Is someone there? Who can say? Are you coming at me with a dang pig sticker? Ooh, you're a little tougher. Where is my... There it is. Maybe, but you'll die to me all the same. Oh, Farkas has got you. Thank you, buddy. Hey, how's it feel to fly? Alright, so this dude was actually pretty tough, and so because he was actually pretty tough, we're gonna recruit him. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Stay down! Final warning!
Ha! Found you.
Farkas, don't get in the way of me casting spells. Oh, he's actually tough. Oh no, that was I was freezing my own zombie. You have no stamina. Shoot, I gotta back up my boy, make sure he's okay. Alright. We're working, we're cooking, we're cooking. Whew. Close one. Gotta be a little more aggressive on that attack there, Farkas. Gotta be a bit more aggressive there. But you were pretty tough. I call you to get back in the fight. A success, it's killing me. You were fast. Now conjuration increases to 50. Let's do lightning this time just because we can. What can I say but unlimited power? We got something else going on. Wait, where's my zombie? There's my zombie. I think they're fighting Draugr down below. We'll find out. But wait, I think I might have something for this. Oh no, that's... Actually, I might have just the strat. Alright. That worked. I have died so many times in this corner. So, yeah, wait, where's Farkas? Better magic, better enchantments, pop a dragonborn. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pull the Firestorm ability again unless I find either A, find another scroll, or B, start leveling up destruction like a madman and complete that quest. Where is the last one? Farkas, are you distracted again? Farkas! I pulled a really cool strat and now you can't testify about it because you weren't here doing Lord knows what. So that's who the bad guy is. What are you two idiots doing? Farkas!
Did you hear something?
It's over here, you moron. Come on. Looks like I'm doing this by myself. But yeah, Firestorm's a great spell. Once you get, that's why I didn't want to just go Barbarian, because that is fun. That is like just going two-handed and just smash everything is a fun strat. But when you actually do get those final, the final like destruction spells, you are a monster, and it's beautiful. All right, what do we got? Oh no, you couldn't get me. You know what, speaking of two-handed, I've been neglecting it. Then you must not be a true Nord, because you were about to back down. But also like a true Nord, I'm going to start guzzling health potions. Very good, very good. Alright, Farkas, the danger's clear. You can come down now. How's the enchantment working on this sword? Yeah, it's going to need some more. Honestly, for a common soul gem enchantment on it, it's doing pretty. It's holding up pretty well. For my typical experience, when I enchant something with a common soul gem, it just doesn't last too long. Oh, I thought I had. Well, I'm going to switch back to the boom pow one. Weak. Naive. Alright, that's it. I'm done with you, Skaven. No. Your soul's forfeit. Who's next? I realized I was behind on my soul catching quota, and now it's their problem. Scaled armor is my favorite aesthetically. You feel like Conan the Barbarian. I actually have, thanks to the mod, there's an armor set in here. It's called Barbarian Hero Armor. That is basically Conan the Barbarian armor. Don't know what's going on around these spots. Okay. Well, that's over with. I'll take a break for fun. Oh, there you idiots are! Alright, anyway. Gotta create as many health potions as possible. And impulse tool. Alright, doing pretty well in that regard. Charos eggs mixed with ice wraith teeth. Yes! Invisibility potions on the cheap. We are boosting it now. Let's see, anything else? Radish stamina, not bad, not bad. And he's still whining. Ooh, that's useful. Alright, there. I feel like I've gotten rid of the ingredients, and I don't know how I gained weight doing this. I guess I just pulled out so many bottles doing this nonsense. Alright, out of my way.
What was that?
Spitters. Best case, we burn. What's the matter? You don't like it? You don't like it? Be gone, foul spider! I don't have enough magic. Poppycock. Hey, buddy, Farkas, you gonna do something about that, or you just gonna let him swing at you? Do you need a little encouragement? Do you not see this, Farkas? Okay. Let's see if shouting him will wake him up from his stupor. I know he's afraid of spiders. It's this place that makes him afraid of spiders.
Watch it there, brother.
I gotta do all the work. Yeah, no thanks to you, genius. Rise. Anyway, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? You've been acting weird ever since we got to the second part of the Sanctum. Again, no thanks to you, Farkas. Really? I think he's glitched. Yeah, he is. Fun fact, the first time I ever played Skyrim, when I went into the companions, I had this glitch where Farkas would just pull out his weapon, come over to me, and squat, and just immediately start a conversation. It was the strangest thing. Alright, we've made it to the final locale, and best yet, we get the start to one of the best shouts in the game. Now I'm a dragon. Fire breath, baby. Alright, here's the fragment. Time to collect some souls. The wolf curse reached Farkas. Yeah, it did. Who's next? Surprise! I'm gonna restock like all of my soul gems. Oh, don't you worry, we're sending them now. There you go, Farkas. Now you're swinging. Now you're swinging. Poor bone walkers didn't stand a chance. Oh, don't run away. Alright, I think that's it. Madness or strength. Scroll of Hidden Cobra. Curses a target for 60 seconds, reduces health to 1 if the target leaves combat for 5 seconds. Interesting. Some of those were worthwhile, some of those were not. My alchemy's gotten good enough that my potions I make are better than the vanilla. Are better slightly than the vanilla minor magic. Or minor potions. Vikings versus zombies. Spoilers, Vikings clear. I mean, not to brag, but nothing, but we did clean house. Alright, we made it out, ladies and gentlemen. We made it out. Oh, was that no, I thought there was a scroll there. Just a pickaxe. Alright, now, we've made it a great deal. We've started the first bit of the companion quest line. We've gotten the Black Star. We're doing pretty good. But I'm afraid it's getting late, so we're going to have to call it there. So until next time, I appreciate you guys for sticking with me this long. I enjoy this game so much, and it's a pleasure to be given an excuse to play it again. So, I shall see you next time. I believe Raven tomorrow will be doing some For Honor, so please tune in for that. But until next time, ladies